Hi everybody, last week we left you in Reims. This week we're going from Reims to Compiegne and through to Paris on the Seine.
In the 2nd and 3rd century was the gates to the northern side of the city. Amazing. Full cleaning mode.
Oh yeah, I'm in my...
She's loving it.
So this morning we left Sillery. It was a really nice port, so we had 2 nights there, and it's around about €22 a night. That's with a little bit of power, and we did get water as well. So very nice facilities, lovely bathrooms, and the laundry there as well. So worth staying there. It's very good.
So they can paint the sides of their boats and do maintenance. Beautiful park down the side. That big boat there is for sale. Wow. Don't know whether you can see all the yellow on the water, and that's just all the pollen at the moment. The boys have both been suffering a bit from hay fever yesterday with all the pollen in the air. And they've been, for the last couple of years, they've been doing a big reconstruction. They had a huge big motorway bridge up ahead of us that they were pulling down last year when we were here, and they've been building a new marina, which we can just see the fingers sticking out. So it'll be interesting to see what they're like. It obviously isn't open yet, but will be very shortly, which will be great. So we've done much discussion inside the boat. So these are obviously for little tiny boats. When we were here last, they had some little like touristy day boats, and then you've got the other ones. So it's not a huge amount. So there's what, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe 16 boats available. So it's pretty good, but yeah. They're still putting in little power boxes in, I think. So it'll be great when it's all done. Really good. Tony working on the wiper, trying to get it working properly. I wonder what we've got to pay him. He's missed a bit. He's out there in the rain. He's so good. While we're all nice and snug inside. Just coming into the last lock of this, the Marina of Oise, I think it is, up to Berryback. Now you can see you've got 2 stands. You've got one there and one there. The first one is for just to close the gate. This one here is where because there's an intersection here, and you can see, just if I zoom in on there, you can see that you get to choose which way you're going to go, so that it starts the locks going in the directions that you are going. So out the other side, and we're going to turn left. So we're going to go towards Compiegne. If you went right, you are going down the Ardennes to Port or Pontebar, I think it is, the other end of that. So the other lock, which is just on the other side of this boat, is right there. How is that beautiful stack of firewood? That is impressive. Look at that. We're just waiting for our lock to open. So we've just arrived in the Berryback clues, and it says to pick up your remote control. So Tony's in the way, but up the little steps on the side, there is, let me go through here, you can see, there is a little grey box up there, and there's a man
with a camera he must see you, because he gave me a hell of a fright. I was reading the sign and he starts talking to me, and he will open, there's a whole lot of lockers on that dark grey box, and he'll just say open, you know, whichever number. I open number 15, and he says take the remote control and the charger out, and then we can pull the cord. You know, these blue and red things, don't touch the red one, and then that sets the trigger off. Here is the remote that we pick up, and it's very easy to use, and I will go through that when we get to use it for the next time. So we've got this new boat coming towards us.
The water pump going on at the wrong time gives you a bit of a freak, eh? It's like, what the hell? Steve's saying the bell for us. You know, you're good. Perfect, mate.
Because the big boats can't go too far to the side because they are so deep. So they try to stay in the middle. But you can see how much water he is pushing. You can see that, pushing that water. There he is.
Yeah, that's perfect, mate. Give it some now.
Oh, in the trees. Very good.
Well done, Steve.
As for sail, that is so beautiful.
This painting I found really interesting. It was two Christian brothers settled in Soissons as shoemakers. To share their faith, they gave away free shoes to the poor and paid for by the rich. They were denounced by Maximilian, and then they were tortured and beheaded. This was way back in 303 AD. They then became the patron saints of shoemakers, which is celebrated on October the 23rd.
What's the consensus on the Ruby Bear? Oh, there's no words.
What did she say? Really good. It's really good.
Is it nice? Is it really good or not?
It's alright. It's different. It's a little bit sweet and fruity for my...
It's definitely sweet. It's definitely yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
We've got the VH thing sorted. I type out into Google Translate what we want to say, just virtually saying that we can only speak English and that our pleasure boat, Martin Bashir, is going downstream, and it's been working really well. And Kim had her Google Translate so we could understand what he said just in case, but he spoke English, so it was all good. And so we're just heading into our second lock of the day.
Returning our remote control. Fantastic.
So we were down here in Chalon-Champagne. We went up to Epinay, and we were planning to go down here to the Marne to Paris, but we couldn't. So we have gone up here, past Reims, up to Berry-Bac, coming across here. So we're just heading our remote, and we're just here. So we're going to then travel all the way down here into Paris.
We have tied up to the fuel barge in Compiegne, and the gentleman here was very, very helpful, and lovely gentleman, helped us tie up, and it's really windy, so we're just going to get 120 litres of diesel, and yeah, it's all pretty easy. So we've got the machine chugging away, also filling up with water, which is fantastic. to return the key to the Capitanery, which is up here, but there was nobody there, and we had to give a €20 deposit for the key. So I've just taken some photos of us putting the key in the box and left a message on the mobile phone saying that we'll be back around about the 18th, and hopefully we can get our deposit back then. So hopefully somebody gets that message and they honour it. It'll be all good though. We're leaving the port of Compiegne, which was a lovely little port, very full, and some of the boats have not moved for a long, long time. So we'll see into the day. Toot toot! We're just coming up to our first lock, just going out of Compiegne. So this is the fuel barge that we went to yesterday, and up ahead you can see, way up in the distance, there are lots of triangles. There's one, where is it? One, I can't see, you can see them there. So there's 2 locks, go one to the left, one to the right. We're going to go to the one on the right. So we were told to go down the right hand side, and then he messaged us back, and it took us a little while to work out what he was saying, but he's having a problem with the right hand lock, so we've had to turn around, and we're now going back out, and we're going to go down the left hand side. Deep wise, I don't think it's very deep.
So he's got the green light that we can go?
Yeah.
Yes, we're going green lights. So we're just turning around here. So we're going down there, see the green light. That's where he wants us to go. So we've got to hug the, because the barrage is on the right. It's 1.4, it's not very deep at all.
Yep, it's open. When you get in there, you can't see it, it's that big. That whole thing is locked.
And so he'll activate the thing as well.
Yeah, he does it all.
So that other light was red, but when it they completely all went out, that must have been when you realised.
Yeah, had problems, yeah. So this is one of the big river locks. So they are a lot bigger. And we've used the VHF to contact the ecluse. And he's up in the little off control gate up on the top there, little box up there. And so if there was a big commercial boat coming in at the same time, we have to give him right of way. And so you can pick anywhere you like. We usually just pick somewhere in the middle because he does all the controls. And so if you're out on deck, you must have a life jacket on as well. So the doors are opening. It took about 7 minutes, so that's pretty quickly. And for all that water to drain out, she's a fairly big one. Just whipped up breakfast for the crew. So we're coming up, we've done the VHF thing, which has all gone really well. So there's 2 locks on the river, and so you can see there's a green triangle straight in the in the middle here. Where's my finger? I can't see my finger. There he is. There's one there, and there's also one over here, which is red. I don't know where I can see it, somewhere behind the pole. And so you know which one they're telling you to go into. So we're obviously going into the right side one. So Kim is going to have her first drive of the boat, and we're going to be driving out of a lock. So there's a little bit of pressure. She's ready. Just gently, slowly out. Yeah, that's it. Till you feel it. You'll feel it. Bit more.
Okay.
Keep going. Yeah, now start steering.
Okay. A bit more maybe.
Yeah. There you go. Nicely you're doing it, babe. Not too technical, is it?
Driving a canal boat in France.
Woohoo! Man, you've conquered all your fears.
Yeah.
Going through tunnels and up bloody buildings.
Oh, good
Mooning it, coming out of the lock. Great big boat coming towards us. She's got it sorted. True boat bitch. There you go. Awesome. So we've just going through our last lock of the day. We've done enough for a mellow puff. So we're just going to head into this little town. You can see there's a anchor sign here, so we think we'll try and tie up there for the night.
to do one for
having an absolute blast,
We
drinking
are.
champagne in a little town called Beaumont, sur Oise. Hope to get to Paris in 2 days. The port of Beaumont this morning, and a lovely morning, nice little travel down to the first lock, but we're a bit early, so we're having to wait. There's nobody responding to our calls. So we've been waiting for about an hour now. It's past 9 o'clock and still nothing. So then we were worried it was Whit Sunday and Monday, so we're thinking maybe the locks are closed for the day, which will really put a spanner in our works. But Steve's just gone up and seen that there's a boat started up on the other side, so Kim and Steve are off on a mission to communicate and find out if they are open today. So we are all go, we're in the lock. Kim and I did the Google Translate with the VHF, and then he answered and Kim had the translation on, so we got to hear what he said, and he just said, no worries, I'll turn the green light on for you. So it was brilliant, it worked really well, and we're off again, and it's now 9 o'clock. Should have stayed in bed, yeah, exactly. This is a new one that looks pretty nice. Looks quite full, but pretty cool. So this is the confluence, and we are turning left. Yes. Many beautiful homes along the river coming into Paris. Look at that. Isn't that just divine? Gone past this massive complex of all new apartment buildings, and there's a harbour in there as well. It's quite amazing. Looks like it's going to be great. Great facilities for berthing your boats. Excellent. Just coming into Paris. Well, we're still about 30 k's out from Paris. So we had a lovely night last night. The boat is just down in here. There's a beautiful little sort of barred area up here, which is lovely. We're just walking up to get our croissant. And today we make it to Paris, which is so exciting. We've got about 25 k's to go to get to the Arsenal, and hopefully it'll all go well. We've got 11 double locks once we get onto the St. Denis and then the St. Martin. So yeah, really cool. Came up here last night and had a wee tipple, which was lovely. Really nice area, lovely, lots of shade and lovely atmosphere. Just walked to the Intermarché, which is just up about 5 minutes up the road, and there's an Amazon box here, which is really good to know, with the morning bakery, which is great. On our last day to get into Paris, which is very exciting, we've got about 25 k's to do, and then we've got 11 double locks, so that will be quite exciting. And I did ring, I managed to get a number. I messaged the ladies on Women on Barges to see if anybody had a contact number, and Lady Leslie came back to me and gave me a number, and I rang it this morning with a little bit of umming and ahhing and trying to get my message across, but we managed to get there, so hopefully it'll all go well when we get there.
So there's only one sort of set of hooks that we could hook onto. Oh my lord, that was just such a cool entrance into the Arsenal, and in Paris we're just buzzing. It was so cool. We made it. We didn't think we would, but we did, and we're wrapped. So that's it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. We're so looking forward to exploring Paris. We'll see you next week.